Praise God one more time again. Hello viewers, good day. I am here again to share some revelations that will enhance your faith powerfully this moment. And I believe God that as you're watching me this moment, you will not lose your eyes, neither will you lose your life. But God will expound your coast in Jesus' name. Praise God. Now I want to talk about the difference between Jesus and the angel of Bethsaida. The difference between Jesus Christ and the angel of Bethsaida. Now there was a place called Bethsaida in the Bible, in the book of John chapter number 10, John chapter 5, from verse 1 to the end. But I'm not going to take from the beginning to verse 8. I'm going to start from verse 5. But before that, let me analyze some little things before we come into the proper direction. Now, Jesus went to a place called Bethsaida. There was a pool of Bethsaida where you find millions of people seated waiting for an angel to come and stir the water for them to get healed. And when each time this angel comes, this angel comes to stir the water. Once the water is stirred up, anybody that entered the water first is the first man or first woman to get his healing. Only one person will be healed after the stirring of the water, not two. Even if two jumped in, it is one that will get his healing. So, I'm going to tell you, there are so many pastors, so many ministers who don't really understand the angel of Bethsaida. I want to explain it today because when I was in Israel, I have to make some thorough research, and I looked at the pool of Bethsaida. I see it as a place of distraction. A place of distraction. That means when it comes to the pool of Bethsaida, it was like a place of distraction where a spirit come to visit to stir the water, while millions were seated there waiting to get their miracles, but one person will be the one that will jump in and get a healing. Now I want us to read first before I can expatiate them more. Please, the book of John chapter number 5, read from verse 5 to verse 8. Let's see.
Verse 5.
And
a certain man was there,
which
had an infirmity 38 years.
Which had 38 years infirmities. A certain man was there which had 38 years infirmity, seated by the poolside, waiting to get his own miracle. He has been there 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. He has been seated there for 38 good years, but yet the angel comes and stays. Go on.
When Jesus saw
this man,
light, and knew that he had been now a long time.
He knew he had been there for 38 years.
He said unto him, Will thou be made whole?
Will you be made whole? Do you want to get well? That was the question. Jesus saw a man who had been there for a very long time, and look at this man. Would you like to be made whole? Do you want to get your healing? That's what the man said.
The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man.
He said, the impotent man answered him, I have no man, sir.
When the water is troubled,
when the water is stirred up,
to put me into the pool.
Nobody to put him into the pool. And he was there for 38 years, impotent. There was no way. He was paralyzed in one person. There was no way he could dump himself in the river when the river is still. So there was nobody to help him from there. And he has been there for 38 good years. What a man of faith is that. Go on.
But while I am coming,
while he was coming,
another stepped down before me.
Before it gets to the place, somebody else must have jumped into the water and get his healing. Go on.
Jesus said unto him,
he said unto the man, Rise,
take up thy bed and walk.
Take up your bed and do what? And walk. Now, I want to show you the difference between Jesus Christ and the angel of Bethsaida. That angel of Bethsaida, now, if a man seated there for 38 good years, this man said to himself, I will not go back home until I get my healing. Now, if you look at it very well, the angel of Bethsaida knew that only one person will get his healing, so it becomes a point of distraction for many of the Jews to go and to go to the house of God, go to the synagogue to worship God. So everybody wants to get their healing now. They went and sit at the pool of Bethsaida. So the hour of worshiping God, they want to just worship God there. More of them were not going to the synagogue any longer to go and praise God. So they sit there for the angel to come. How come an angel will stir the water? Only one person will get his or her healing. It means some can even be in the water there, and waiting for the angel to come, and the angel will see them that these people are ever ready. If I stir the water right now, I have over 1,000 people inside the pool already. If I stir the water right now, definitely it's only one that will get well. It may look discouraging. The angel may stay back and watch them discouraged. Probably when there was nobody inside the pool any longer and they waited outside to go and eat, he will come and stir the water so that one person will jump into the water and get his healing. So the angel himself was playing tricks on them, because in the moment of sitting there at the pool shore, they will sing for the angel, they will praise the angel, so that the angel will come. They will worship the angel, they will glorify the angel, they will sing and play band and dance, so that the angel will come and stir the water. And the angel knows that when he comes, only one will be healed, and they will know his weakness. So what does he do? He makes sure that he times them when they are no longer ready. He goes in and stir the water, and the person that saw it first jumped in and get a healing. Now will go back home. But anyone that has not gotten a healing, they remain there. Like what? Like somebody bounded in bondage. So what is the difference between Jesus Christ and the angel of Poseidon? Now, Jesus came without even entering the water. The man does not even need the water. And he saw this man because of his faith. This man must have been here for over 38 good years. He saw his faith. But Jesus knew that the faith he had, the angel who come to stir the water, will not give this man the reward of that faith. Because the angel that come to stir the water believed that this man should be there and they should be there for life. And Jesus went to the man. Hey, do you want to get well? He said, sir. He answered question with question. Sir, nobody take me there. Before I even get there, somebody else has jumped into the water. How can I get it? So I've been here for over 38 good years waiting. And Jesus just said a word. Stand up, bend down, pick your mat and go home. That was the healing. Just mere speaking, stand up, his body straightened. Bend down, pick your mat and go home. He was healed. And that was how Jesus demonstrated that he's a faith rewarder. He's one that rewards faith. To those demons, I call that angel one of those fallen angels, looking for whom to bondage, looking for people to put under, looking for those that will worship him to come. Yet, only one person will get the healing. If there were up to 5 million people there, seated, waiting for him to come, he knows that if 100,000 of them were in the water, he won't come and stir the water then, because they will know that the angel does not have power. So he only comes to stir for one person to get healed. And Jesus came. He doesn't even know what I said. Stand up. You can see the difference. He will come and stir water, somebody will get well. Jesus just said, stand up. Bend down, pick your mat and go home. That was all. So Jesus is superior to any angel. The Bible says in the book of Colossians, he said, by him all things were made. All things consist by him. Whether they are principalities, whether they are powers, whether they are Satan, whether they are Lucifer, whether they are spiritual wickedness, anywhere, whether they are witches and wizards, by him all things were made, and for him. He made all things and for him. So he is superior to any angel. You may not understand. The Bible made us to understand that Jesus Christ said, I lay my life down for my sheep, because my sheep hears my voice. They know me and they hear my voice. I lay my life down for them. If I like, I take it. Nobody has that power to take my life. Now, does the devil lay his life for anybody? Those of you who serve Satan, those of you who worship idol, those of you who go for fallen angels, who call yourself Satan, those of you who put your hand into shady things, you want to that you belong to cult. You abandon the creator and you belong to cult. You follow fallen angels. You already fallen too. If you follow the fallen angel, you fall. The Bible says Jesus came from above, and he that cometh from above is above all. The Bible says, I saw Satan fell from heaven like lightning. Whatever fall from heaven is a failure. So if you bow down and submit your life unto all these fallen angels, I bet you they can't save their life for you. Rather, they take your life, they mesmerize you, they bondage you, and send you to hellfire. That is what they do. But Jesus lived his life for you. He died for you. That will make us understand that, for we all know that Jesus Christ, the grace upon our Lord Jesus Christ, that he was rich, but he made himself poor for you and I to become rich, to become wealthy. He doesn't need it because he's the wealth creator. He's the one that made wealth. So he is a wealth creator. That was the reason he told Peter, go and cast your hook in the water. Bring the fish, open the mouth of the fish, and you will see a coin inside. What is coin? Coin doing in the mouth of fish under the river when there was no bank in the river. What is a coin doing in the mouth of a fish in the river when there was no bank in the river? And if you look at that coin, it carries one of the authorities, men that have died in the days, or maybe Caesar's head. It carries one of those authorities' head and their picture and their signature. Now come when it was printed under the sea in the mouth of fish, meaning God is too much to pay a due to any man. Rather, what we spend time for, what we use machine to preach or to print, what men sit down and do a lot of big act for, is what they ask a fish to just bring from his mouth. So Jesus is superior to any angel because he made them. You can see the competition there. You can see the reality there. At the pool of shade, when he told that man, rise up, pick your mat and go home. There was no prayer, there was nothing. It was authority. Do you want to get well? Your faith. Stand up, pick your mat and go home. That is just it. But the other one will come and stir the water trickery, in a tricky way. It will watch them. They are not much there. They are out of the water. It will stir the water. Bam, they jump in. One person got healed. How come if 1,000 people stays in the water and the spirit comes and stirs the water and one person gets healed? Then you will know that the spirit does not have power. So the spirit himself was dodging. The angel was dodging himself so that they would not understand the kind of his ability or his strength of reward to the faithful ones. They cannot reward your faith. I believe with these little words you are blessed this moment, and I believe if you believe you make use of this word, and I believe in your heart of heart Jesus is more than angel. You don't call him an angel, don't call him a prophet. He is a creator. What department of God who came into the world to give us life? May he visit you the same way like he visited the man, the impotent man at the pool. May he visit you after this telecast. May you see his mighty hand. Thank you. God bless you. Please subscribe to my channel. You will see more revelation. Bye.